So I totally just filmed this entire video and realized it was out of focus. So, hey guys! So I have decided to do a mental health channel. This is something that's really close to my heart, as I suffer from a lot of mental illnesses. When I say a lot, I think there's 3, maybe 4? Hopefully only 3. This channel is going to kind of be about that, and kind of just a real uncut version of my life. I know a lot of times channels and same with this is going to be the same with mine, but a lot of times you only see what people are willing to show you, and a part of their life, and they're going to be entertaining, and that's not what I want this to be. I want this to be my life, the highs and lows and everything in between. And I want this to help, or maybe this can help someone who's going through a lot of the stuff that I'm going through. So yeah, this is my life. So just as kind of like an intro, I guess, I suffer from, I shouldn't say I suffer, I live with bipolar type 2 disorder. I have generalized anxiety disorder. I also have post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD, and I think that's it. I was recently diagnosed with bipolar type 2, but I've been experiencing symptoms forever. Maybe not forever, but for a long time. Definitely the past year, I've really been experiencing symptoms. In March, I was diagnosed with manic depression, anxiety, a panic disorder, and I think that was it. And then later this year, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, and then beginning of September, I was diagnosed with bipolar type 2, which kind of tied in my highs and my lows. This is going to be the first real time I'm ever really talking about it, and explaining it, I guess. My family doesn't really believe in mental health. So through this journey, I've really been alone in this. My friends know, but it's when you don't know people that are going through this and you don't understand, it's pretty hard. Yeah. So I guess a background on bipolar disorder. It's not a state of changing really quickly or your mood's changing really quickly. I have what they call rapid cycling bipolar disorder, but rapid doesn't mean in a split second or even in a day. Rapid, for me, means weeks. General bipolar disorder, or normal, not normal, but typically episodes in bipolar disorder can last months on end, and usually that's pretty normal. For me, they're only about weeks. So my hypomania, which differs from bipolar just 1, where they have mania, lasts about 3 weeks, and then I have a period of a day or 2 where I come down from the hypomania. I'm pretty agitated, but it's my normal state, and then I go down into manic depression, which also lasts about 3 weeks. Normally people only have about 4 cycles a year, but with rapid cycling I can have, up to 20, maybe more, depending on how fast my cycles are. They used to be a little bit shorter, probably about a week or 2 in between, but now they're getting a little bit longer, which is good and bad. It has its ups and downs, that's for sure. So I guess the difference between bipolar type 1 disorder and bipolar type 2 disorder is that bipolar type 1, they have mania. They experience mania. So mania versus hypomania, I guess I should say, is the main difference is psychosis. So people with bipolar type 1 experience mania. They have psychosis. They experience delusions, hallucinations, I think that's it, and things like that. They hear things, they see things that aren't reality. They also experience paranoia sometimes, and this is just a box of symptoms. This isn't, I'm not putting this onto anyone, because I know I have very different symptoms than other people I know. Whereas hypomania, I don't experience those things, but I do experience some symptoms of mania. So hypo meaning less than mania. So people with bipolar type 1 and 2 can also experience these things, which it includes increased risky behavior. So for me, that is spending too much. And by too much, it's a lot. I also tend to drink more. When I am in a hypomanic state, not excessively, but I definitely go out more and I want to drink more. I tend to get pierced or tattooed very randomly, and I don't regret them. All my tattoos are awesome, but I tend to just, bam, I'm getting a tattoo today and that's it. So that's interesting to deal with, for sure. What else happens? When I'm hypomanic, I tend to not sleep very much or eat very much. I'll sleep maybe 4 hours a night, 5 hours a night, and I'm very rested and I'm ready to go in the morning. And I forget to eat, and it's not that I don't want to eat. My body doesn't trigger me and say, hey, you're hungry, and then I don't eat, and I look at the clock and I'm like, oh man, it's 11 p.m. I haven't ate yet today. Crap, I guess I should eat something. Which is very difficult to deal with, especially like when I can go for like 2 days without eating and then I'm like, crap, I'm starving, and that's not healthy. On the flip side of things, the depression I experience is horrible, and I feel like the world is ending. It's very hopeless, and it feels like it's never going to get better. Which I know it will, because bipolar, I change moods very often. But in the moments, it doesn't feel like that. And that can last up to 3 weeks as well. I think it's lasted more than that, actually. I think it's lasted a month and a half. It is hopelessness, and you can't get out of bed, and when you do, you're proud of yourself, because I actually got out of bed today. Wow, that's amazing. Whoa, I did the dishes. This is great. I did the dishes in my house. Like, how great is that? And I feel almost stupid for like saying those are accomplishments, but they are, you know? They're accomplishments when I'm that low. Also with bipolar, when living with bipolar, you can also take medication, or you can not take medication. I'm personally on a bunch of medications, and I think I'm going to do another whole video about that, because I've had a lot of experience with medications and therapists since March. And when I say a lot of medications, I think I'm on my 10th medication. And it's hell. So I'm going to do a whole other video on that. I'm just talking about it and explaining it, because that's another like 20-minute video on its own. I have a lot of different coping mechanisms as well, and knowing and realizing when I'm in these states is probably a really big one. Trying to understand when they're happening and why they're happening is a really big one. And I also have like 3 little kittens, and they're all sleeping, and I'll show you them because they're so cute. So you got little Makwa and Frank there. They're just sleeping away. Ooh, let's focus. Focus. There we go. Oh, it's not focusing again. So Frank is the white. Ooh, where's my finger? Frank is the white one right there. And then this is Makwa. She's a little girl. She's only about, I think she's 3.5 months. She's just a little nugget. And Frank is about 1 year old. I think he's like 8 months. And down here, this little lump of nothing. Let's see if we can There he is. Oh, what? That was that big noise. Bim. This is Bimmy. He was my first little kitten. That's Bimmy. He is a little nugget. He's my, this little kitten. Hey, little babes. He's very annoyed right now because he's sleeping. But these guys really have picked up on when I'm happy and when I'm sad. And they kind of act accordingly. Bimmy is the cuddliest. Well, I shouldn't say that. Bimmy is the most needy. Frank is definitely the cuddliest. And Muckwa's just a little menace. She just runs around and bites people. But they're all pretty wonderful. And I'm really excited that I have them. These are my little babies. Yeah. Yeah. Frank's really upset right now. What are you doing, Mom? They're so cute. There's my face. Let's see if I can put this back to where it was. This is definitely not where it was, but that's fine. We'll go with it. So yeah, those are my cats. So I'm sure you'll see them in the videos and such. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll have hopefully a video out every week or so. Please be lenient with me on that because some days it's really hard, like I said, to get out of bed. So hopefully I'll have some videos ready for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you obviously haven't already, because this is my first video. But yeah, if you guys need anything or ever want to talk, just put your emails down below, and I'll send you an email, and yeah, or maybe I'll leave my social media down below and you can do it that way, because maybe you don't want everyone to have your email. So yeah, just leave your social media down below, and blah. Yeah, so everyone, I'm just gonna leave my social media down below, down in the description bar down there, and yeah, and you guys can follow me on there and message me on there if you ever need to talk or want to talk, because I know that can be really, really helpful. Okay, see you guys, have a great day.